When Jane first met Tarzan in the jungle, she was instantly attracted to him, and during her questions about his life, she asked him if he had ever made love to a woman. Tarzan does not know love, he replied. Jane explained to him what it was. Tarzan said, "Oh, Tarzan, use a knot hole in the trunk of the tree." Horrified, Jane said, "Tarzan, you have it all wrong, but I will show you how to do it properly." She took off her clothing and lay down on the ground. "Here," she said, pointing to her privates. "You must put it in here." Tarzan removed his loincloth, showing Jane his considerable manhood, stepped closer to her, and kicked her right in the crotch. Jane rolled around in agony for what seemed like an eternity. Eventually, she managed to gasp for air and scream. "What did you do that for?" "Always check for squirrels." "Opso." Some time ago, a man had 2 sons. As they got older, everyone quickly realized that Jackson was very sharp, while Blake was about as sharp as a spoon. They were both loved very much and cared for. As time went by, the father got sick and eventually passed away. Jackson called his brother on the phone and told him, "Listen, I have an enormously important business meeting I must attend, but I will get on the first flight home. Here are my credit card details. Please make sure Dad looks his best and gets everything money can buy for his funeral. Spare no expense." He wasn't sure this was a great idea, given that Blake was, well, Blake, but he had no one else to call. Surprisingly, Blake took care of everything and did it with a rather decent budget. Jackson was pleasantly surprised, and the funeral went well, if a sad and emotional affair for all. A few months later, Jackson calls Blake again. "Listen," he says. "I don't want to make accusations or anything, but could it be that you are still using my card for about $300 every month? I can see it here on my credit report." "Of course not," said Blake, insulted. "I would never steal from you. You know that." "Yeah, I do," said Jackson. "But how do you explain these?" "Oh," said Blake, "I bet those are for Dad's tux. You said you wanted him to look his best, so I rented the most expensive suit in town. Ops, I put a lot of effort into making you smile, so please subscribe for more jokes. Thank you for staying and staying happy in your life."